Hey, thanks for watching today. Just wanted to give everyone a quick overview of how to take care of your new spa. Showing you some of the chemicals that I use with my Hot Springs brand spa. I'm not sure if their chemicals work with everything, but they worked really well in my hot spring and I recommend them. So when I first got my spa, the guys gave me this kit here, this little water care starter kit. And actually it's pretty cool. It's got everything you need in there pretty much. And the guys that installed did a nice little cheat sheet. They put on the top here as needed versus what was needed weekly and after every use. So typically when you first get your spa, you're going to fill it up and you're going to need to get the chemicals and things going. You're going to want a test stripper. These are the simple types you just dip in the water. There are other more complex types where you take the water and mix some chemicals with them, but this thing tends to work fine. If you're just getting started with your hot spa rather, you may need something like this as well, especially if it's a hot spa. I think most of them use this. It's a silver ion sanitizer, and essentially this guy lasts about 4 months. You're going to want to change it every 4 months when you drain the spa. And it's a little silver filter here. There's some silver in here that I guess ionizes and helps kill bacteria when you're running the spa. So make sure you got that. That guy runs around $33 from my Inland Empire hot springs that I use here in California. All right, so what's in this box? Well, we've got our weekly chemicals. Basically, we're gonna have this one here, which is a chlorine-free oxidizer. The guys told me to put 6 tablespoons once a week in this. So basically, I have a reminder every Saturday on my phone. It goes off and says, hey, make sure you take care of your spa. So I go ahead and I put my 6 tablespoons there. Actually got a scoop, and I used actually only 5 tablespoons. It said 6 for 500 gallons, and mine's only 450 gallon spa, so I use just a little bit less. The other weekly element they recommend is the stain and scale defense, and basically you just put a cap of this or 2 into the water, and it helps prevent any buildup and things like that from appearing. After every time you use it, you're going to want to use 2 caps of the chlorine. This is concentrated granules, basically a chlorine dioxide. Every time on the weekend when I go ahead and put my 5 caps of this in, after a little bit I usually do put 1 extra cap of the chlorine, just using the cap on top of that. In the as needed section, you're gonna have your pH up and down. It's a pH down here and a pH up. You typically aren't gonna need to use those too much, but as you use your testers and you get the different pH scale up here on the bottom in the orange to pink range here, depending on where you're at, if you need to go up 1, basically every 1 color square on this equates to about 1 cap full of this. So if you need to go up 1 level, put a cap full in, let it run for a little while, test it again, see what happens. Last thing here is a defoamer. This stuff works really well if you're starting to get a lot of bubbles or foam in your spa from lotions and soaps and stuff in your skin before you go in. Put a cap or 2 of that in there and the foam should go away almost instantly. Other things, these are kind of the refill cartridges that I use. So I buy big 3-pound jugs of this. The chlorine is 30 bucks for my guys, and the chlorine-free oxidizer is $33. Both of those are 3-pound cartridges, and I usually just take these and refill them back into my my weekend users here, so that way I just kind of keep my box and it works well. Every now and then you're going to need to clean your filters. You should clean your filters monthly. You should take them out, rinse them out, and hose them down. Sometimes you'll need a cleaner though on those filters to help. So this one I got from Leslie's Pool Supply. I'm sure you can find something similar. It says it's safe for all filters. But with this one, you actually follow the instructions on the back to take your filters out and soak it like overnight in this. And it really helps kind of free up all those oils and things. If you're in a mood for a quicker fix, there's this filter blaster here. Kind of the same type of idea, helps remove oils and other minerals off your filters, but you just spray this on, give it a couple minutes, and then hose the filters down really well. With both of these, you want to make sure that your filters are very clean after you've used them. Otherwise, you're going to get lots of bubbles that are going to be hard to get rid of in the spa. Depending on your filter type, mine are actually ceramic here. I'll show you. So I can actually take these and take them out and put them into the dishwasher. You don't want to use any soap or anything, just let it run on the cycle there and take them back in. That works pretty well to clean them off. What I've done is kind of a combo to really bring extra life into those. Take one of these guys, soak them overnight with the cartridge cleaner, and then the next day after rinsing them and hosing them down, throw them in my dishwasher and run them 1 more time to help them work well there. Last couple things I want to talk about are taking care of the outside of your spa. So over time, your spa is going to start to, fade a little bit in color. This side gets all the sun, so it's starting to get a little bit bleached out here, so to speak. This is actually a spa from 2008, and this is now 2020, so it's looking really well. One of the things I do to help keep it looking good is put this 303 aerospace protectant on it. Basically, this helps prevent those UV rays and things from fading it and stuff like that. The other thing, last thing really I want to talk about is keeping the top of your spa clean. Every now and then I'll get like a little scuff mark. I'm not sure how well you can see here, but there's a little scuff, and I can't really just scratch that off. But what I found works really well is like a magic eraser. Now, you can get the big sponge types, or these are just the small thin ones. Put a little water on there and just kind of rub that here, and it usually just comes right off like it never was there. It seems to work really well to take care of those. Rub that a little bit more and it should be gone. Another scuff here as well. Let me see if I can see that. When it's sunny out here, it's hard to see the camera screen, but kind of just wipe that away, and works really well to get those taken care of. So hope that helps. Make sure when you're putting your chemicals in, you're running your clean cycle and everything, and enjoy.